Welcome everybody. Today we're discussing about Dogecoin. It's number 4 and it's above 60 cents, but that's not where it was earlier today. It was almost at 70 cents. That's right. Its all-time high actually surpassed 69.420, as some people would like to state it, but 69.53, 69 and a half pennies. Not too bad. Its current market cap is almost $79 billion, but earlier it was at even 90 billion, almost 100. That is absolutely crazy considering, again, it's a meme project. Let me redirect your attention to the Dogecoin rich list. As you can see, we have one individual holding 36,711,937,000 Doge. That's $22.4 billion. But earlier today, he was actually above $25 billion. And the second place position above $3 billion. Another individual was above $2 billion earlier today. And the further we go down on this list, if you remember, let me link you guys to a video I made about this topic a few weeks back. We had 5 billionaires from Doge, and this is definitely not an exchange, because think about it logically. What exchange would have this amount of Doge? What exchange would have 28.4% of all the coins in circulation? It wouldn't be a wise business decision in any universe. So it has to be an individual, and we have no idea who it is. Maybe it's Elon, probably it's not, but it might be an anonymous billionaire that's not even on the Forbes list. So in order to get to here, this individual has been accumulating Doge over time. Just by clicking through the address, we're able to see that is right. And from the very beginning, he was able to purchase a lot of Doge. Someone who has been a millionaire from the very beginning. As you can see, just a whole bunch of transactions, constantly adding Doge. So someone who was already a millionaire probably has enough money that he doesn't need to sell it. It has to be most likely a multimillionaire or potentially a billionaire that we already know of. Because at the very beginning, in 2019, he had $17 million worth of Doge. Here he had $1.9 million and then 0.19. So in 2019, he had just 19 cents. This individual was able to just plop in there, bam, $17 million. Who has been able to do this? If we go to the number 2 address, we will see that this individual started from 2014 with just 35 cents, 1,000 Doge, and steadily rose. In 2014, already had $2 million worth of Doge. Then it fell down. But who had 2 or 3, even up to $4 million worth of Doge back in 2014 and decided, you know what, let me not sell that at all, because the amount of Doge that he had is not really changing. Last time we had 5 Doge billionaires. Now, if you count, we have 7. But this guy with $915 million earlier today was very, very close. 1.5 billion Doge. So earlier today, if we do the math, at just above 69 and a half, 1.5 billion Doge with a remainder of 473. He was also a billionaire, technically, for a few hours. If this continues, if it goes above 70 cents and above a $100 billion market cap, if it even beats BNB, which I doubt it, we will have basically a straight path to $1 if these top addresses don't sell. And by the looks of it, they're accumulating more Doge, which is very interesting, except the number 5th Doge. I get it, you know, he's made a fair bit of money. He's got $2 billion. He's got 2 billion Doge still left over. If we hit $1, all we have to do, just look down on the list, and the top 13 addresses have all over 1 billion Doge. And number 14 has 915,400,000 Doge. Number 15, 892. So it is possible that we might have over 10 billionaires very, very soon. And there might be even more, because this is just from one wallet. Or it could be the same guy who owns everything, which is even more terrifying, because just these top wallets, 28.4% plus 3.89% plus 2.33% plus 2.19%. You do the math, you realize that the top 100 addresses of Dogecoin, number 100 currently has over 100 million Doge That's worth around $61 million earlier, almost $70 million. The top 100 addresses own more than 2/3 of all of Doge, and they're accumulating. They have to have more money because a lot of these guys aren't selling, they're accumulating. At one point or another, one of these individuals will sell. As I pointed out in previous videos, I've been a supporter of Dogecoin, but this is something to be very, very careful of. Yes, you might be able to make money. Since everyone wants to get to $1, Upshot's channel has been booming like lately. It's crazy. Who knows? Maybe he's a millionaire already. The interesting thing is, though, project's founders abandoned it years ago. Now they're kind of looking, hey, maybe we should revisit it again. Possibly that might be happening. A comeback, because why not? The whole thing's going to be worth over 100 billion soon. There has been no updates to the project. That's not great. And just a few wallets own more than 50%. The top 100 own more than 2/3. They definitely own more than 70-80%. Absolutely insane. If just the one guy at the very top decides to dump, the whole project is over. That's it. He's not going to be able to cash out all of his wealth, but he's going to be able to come out of it after the bloodbath with still a few $1 billion to his name. All these other guys, they might have a few $100 million at the very top, and you might be stuck with minus $200. So what can I recommend? If you've got a few $100, you want to play around with it, that's all right. You know, maybe you're going to double your money if it gets above $1, but at this point, there's other safer options. And even though it's kind of a little bit late now to be investing in Ethereum if you haven't invested already, but if you haven't invested and you're interested in Doge, then that doesn't make sense because you're probably coming from TikTok investment advice. Those people who are allowed to invest in Doge, I mean, it's anybody, but you should have an emergency fund. You should be playing with money that you don't care about potentially losing. And you should have money in other cryptocurrency projects as well. Bitcoin, Ethereum, potentially BNB. It's been a great project. It's been doing really well as of late. $650, new all-time high. Ethereum Classic, as someone pointed out as well, has been doing really well. But Dogecoin, how long can it be number 4? How long can it be in the top 10? Maybe this continues a few more months. What happened recently to get Dogecoin in this top spot? eToro, a very popular trading platform, mainly around stock. Their CEO, their executive team, they decided, you know what, stocks are cool and all. That's a big part of our base, but cryptocurrency is the next thing. It's revolutionary, so they added cryptocurrency. And probably some hip marketer said, hey, you know what, boss man, let's add Doge. And they did, and it pumped up the price. That's why it's been up and up and up, and you've got celebrities and people like Elon Musk in the past promoting it. But is that stable? I don't really think so. Sure, people made money with GameStop. Sure, people made money with AMC, and a lot of people have made money with Dogecoin. You're going to see a lot of millionaires with it. But apart from Elon Musk and eToro and a few other smaller celebrities, there's nothing really propping up that price at this point. Yes, it is worth probably a good fair chunk of money, but 90 billion, I don't think so. Coinbase, when they did their direct listing, they were very close to $90 billion. There's a lot of companies that are smaller that aren't worth $90 billion. Just to give you a comparison, we can take a look at the most valuable company. Last time I did a comparison with the Forbes rich list, which we can also do again this time because it's just crazy to look at. Here we have the most valuable companies in the world as of last year. Microsoft, $1.3 trillion. Apple, 1.2. Amazon, 1.2. Alphabet, almost $1 billion last year. So let's take a look at this number. Alphabet, which owns Google and YouTube, one of the largest companies on this entire planet, a company whose products and services are used on a daily basis by billions of people around this world. That's on every single computer available, Macs, PCs, Linux, everything. $919 billion last year. So 10% of that's what Dogecoin was worth today. That's their market cap, 10% of Alphabet. Do you think that a meme coin is should be worth 10% of Alphabet? Or even more than 10% of Facebook or Alibaba or Berkshire Hathaway? Close to 20% there. Let's take a look at now companies that are worth $90 billion and around there. You got HSBC, a frickin' bank, IBM, Lockheed Martin, Texas Instruments, the calculators you used from school, Citigroup Bank. You have Starbucks. So Dogecoin was worth more than Starbucks. And this individual who had almost $25 billion, actually over $25 billion for a few hours today, and is currently worth above $22 billion. Let's just look at $22 billion. He's going to be in the top 100 on the Forbes list. That's absolutely insane. He's tying with mining company tycoons, the oligarchs, presidents. Crazy, crazy wealth here. He would be around number 77, 78 at this point right now. And earlier he was in the top 60. In the top 60 billionaires of the world. You have hedge fund billionaires. You're familiar with Ray Dalio, the hedge fund guy. Everybody's talking about him in the crypto world. Yeah, he's worth $20.3 billion as of this year. This Dogecoin billionaire has more right now. Isn't that a little suspicious? So just to give you a little bit more perspective, you have Steve Jobs, his wife, and their family. You have Steve Cohen, a hedge fund guy who's been recently in the news. You have Dustin Moskowitz from Facebook. You have many founders of high-tech companies that you're using today, right now, CEOs of social media platforms. Some of the richest people, Eduardo Saverin, also from Facebook, 14.6 billion. You have oligarchs like Roman Abramovich with 14 billion. And this guy has more. What is he, Satoshi? And probably he's got some Bitcoin and Ethereum and other holdings. It's impossible that he went 100% into this, especially where the few million come from. Absolutely crazy times, my friends. So thanks for watching tonight. If you enjoyed, you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and we shall see you guys tomorrow. Stay safe. Only invest if you're able to burn your money. And if you've made money with Dogecoin, I can't recommend what to do because this is a crazy scenario. But if you've made a lot of profit, hey, you won't lose if you take it out right now. Profit taking is always healthy. Have a good one. Have a great one. Bye.